What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
"2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A beautiful look from up above. The lights of Dallas, Texas. Our sight tonight. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Darius Bazley is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Isaiah Roby. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard position. And for Dallas, they've got Jalen Brunson. Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. A bit of a rivalry matchup in this one, Clark. You think we'll see any chippy play because of it?
You know, B.A., I don't think they'll go looking to start something in this game. But you know what? I don't think they'll avoid it if things go south either. So buckle up.
And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. The three. Dives for it. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Driving in, and the layup is good off the glass.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a sliver.
To the inside. Roby's shot is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the shot's good.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Powell. He can't get that one to fall. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Here's Giddey. Hits the trifecta.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game. You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well-seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time.
Now here's Doncic. Powell passes to Doncic. And he drives in. Blocked! They get it back. Count it. Good. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Down low. Roby. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The Mavericks trailing. Doncic outside. Shoots from 14. Buries the jump shot.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the three. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
Here's Bazley. Dort outside. Takes it inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Here's Bullock. Dort defending. Basket counts.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Major posterization right there, guys. The defender gave him up way too much height. All he could do was try to get out of the picture.
Now here's Brunson. Fires it from 18. Gets a hand on it. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time. Fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Oklahoma City trailing. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Giddey from downtown. No good that time. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of their 10 shots to fall. Doncic with it. Working on Roby. Outside Brunson. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Brunson's got 5 now.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Bazley. Goes up at the elbow. The shot misses. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Powell passes to Brunson. And Doncic launches from deep. And the Mavericks, another 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Bazley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And he gets that one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Another positive has been their play in the paint defensively.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. To the middle. Here's Dort. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Doncic finds Kleba. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
Here's Roby. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in the game. Shot from 12. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
To the paint. Here's Roby. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And that was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, bringing you the sauce. Doncic, no good.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Bazley misses.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Inside. It's hauled in by Bazley.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And here are the Thunder now. They trail by 6. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Finney-Smith. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
And so it's Dallas finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Dinwiddie in at the power forward position. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Boy, Doncic so crafty and good at using screens and being effective in screening situations. He's a true scorer and playmaker.
Pass to Dort. Banked it in off the glass. Dort's got his third basket on the night right there.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Dinwiddie passes to Kleber.
Blocked! Denied by Favors. Normally a guy in the top 20 range of the league in swats.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Doncic with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Takes a 3. Dort grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
The Mavericks making a switch here. Bertans is checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Mann's checked in. Pass to Favors. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. They get it again. Favors' shot is good. Favors gotten his first points in this one.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Dort grabs the miss. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
Now here's Finney-Smith. Dort defending. The Thunder have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter.
Dallas foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Mann, defended by Hardaway. They get it back.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals of basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Tries to snap the cold streak. Oh, and he got fouled on his way out. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His first personal foul.
It's going to be on Derek Favors.
Boy, an attacker who's not afraid to get a little rugged and physical. I like Hardaway Jr.'s disposition, fellas.
And he sinks the second. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing. His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out. And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
You look at Gilgeous-Alexander and the way he plays, he has kind of that old man style to him. A lot of crafty moves and fakes in his book.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And talking about Gilgeous-Alexander, this guy plays like a 10-year vet.
I mean, he has great footwork to get to the paint. He uses those Euro steps and hesitations so well. I mean, he reminds me in some ways of a young Manu.
Here's Finney Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's off. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along, too. We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
From 12 feet, Kleba, the rebound by Favors. Favors got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to man. Driving to the basket, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Brunson is checked in for the Mavericks.
For the Thunder. Shooting 1.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Soft touch off the glass. Dinwiddie's got 5 points in the quarter. The Thunder have gotten 7 of their first 9 shots to drop during the second. Favors against Brunson. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Oklahoma City. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And the power dunk by Bertans.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Now he's checked in for Kleba.
2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Dinwiddie. Gets stolen by Bertans. Here's Finney-Smith. On the wing, Finney-Smith. To the inside, Bertans. And he banks in the layup. Bertans has got his second basket on the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Kept alive. Misses in close. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Dinwiddie. Powell passes to Bertans. Second chance shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And now a 4-point Dallas lead. The Thunder shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Thunder foul. That's his.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
Brunson finds Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Here's Brunson. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first half. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Favors. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 13-footer. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder. Darius Bazley. Alexei.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. With 4 on the clock. And he lays it up and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points now in the quarter. The shot comes out. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Mavericks ahead, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He ended up with 19 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And from what we saw so far from the Mavericks, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Their defense has been dismal, allowing their opponent to shoot 60. I'm sure they're getting their earful in the locker room. Basically, they've been able to keep it close.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And on the floor for Mark Dagnall starting the second half. They've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Luguentz Dort out there with Darius Bazley. Then there's Isaiah Roby, and it's Giddey in at the 2 spot.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander, and the bucket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Not enough resistance defensively. That one right for the taking.
Doncic into the lane.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Well, if you're a fan of this team, you have to be happy with the way Dort's game has grown.
You can count on Dort to continue to improve. I mean, he's made huge strides after his rookie year. He has a great trajectory for his career. Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
The Mavericks leading. Outside, Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And the Thunder shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Roby. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Pass to Brunson. The three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Dort's got 4 rebounds now. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Dort.
Shooting for Oklahoma City. Against Dort.
And Dort hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, no good. The Thunder have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 assists here tonight. Finney-Smith's shot is off. The Thunder have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. And it's Brunson picking him up. This for the tie! And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go, doesn't fall. He's 8 for 15 from the floor now. Lets it go from the wing. Brunson passes to Powell. Now Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 25 points.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is a fella who can fill it up. When Gilgeous-Alexander gets rolling, it throws the opponent's defensive plan into disarray.
And it's blocked. Dort for 3. Sinks the tray. So Dort's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Down low. Here's Roby. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight. Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Giddey. Brunson defending. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here we go. Finished off the break. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 25 points in the game.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
Yep, that one goes.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Roby. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Roby. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Sweet little floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the quarter.
A clever scorer who reads the floor beautifully. The floater is just one of many ways Gilgeous-Alexander can beat you.
Pass to Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Good.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Doncic's shot is good.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Roby. Give him 8. Pass to Giddey. 5 on the clock. Dort for 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic with it. That's 29 for him. That one's good. This game is all even. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. 1:15 left in the third. Paisley, good.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pass to Giddey. 4-3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 10.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Brunson misses. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a 10-point pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
54 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Dort outside, drives to the hoop, uses the glass to finish the layup. Dort's got 13.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
And down it goes. 2 points.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Doncic.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
A different look for Dallas. Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Bertans comes in for Finney-Smith. And Hardaway's subbed in for Bullock. Pokashevsky's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Kleba outside to the middle. Kicks it to Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off a shot he feels confident about, that's good work.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Maxi Kleba. Davis Bertans is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Doncic in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Coming onto the floor for the Thunder.
All sorts of time, and that one's good, man.
Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
Here's Doncic. That one falls. Doncic has got 42 in the game.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Here's man, defended by Hardaway. Pass to Pokusevski. On the wing man. 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. For 3. The Mavericks pull it in. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Tipped away. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Here's Bertans. And he misses the fast break layup. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Goes back up. Pokusevski the miss. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. There's the drive.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And the Thunder call time here. Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game. We'll see if they can pull it off." Back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Right side, Bertans. To the paint. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Pass to Roby. Here's man. Here he goes. Uses the glass on the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And that one drops. Doncic has got 48.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's man. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. With the drive. Good! That's another bucket!
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Roby. He's checked by Kleba. Back to Roby. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Williams. Clock at 6. Here's man. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Now here's Doncic to the inside. Bertans. And the power dunk by Bertans.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passion.
And he recovers it. Here's Roby. And at last, they get one to fall.
Oh, he'll wear you down the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 8 in this fourth quarter. Powell in the post. Pounded by Wiggins. Bullock. Good.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Wiggins. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points here in the second half. Here's Doncic. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. And the Thunder call time here. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
All right, man.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Now into the lineup for the Thunder.
On defense, the Mavericks. 4-point game. Pass to Roby. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Powell. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Doncic outside. Brunson passes to Powell. Can't hit that one. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Here's Mann. Tries again. Roby. Shots blocked. Now Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
There's the three. Here's Powell. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the drive. Good D by Doncic. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Again! What an avalanche!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Oklahoma City shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
The Mavericks leading. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter here. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 56 in the game. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Second team foul.
And we've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Down low. Here's Roby.
And Powell is a really reliable defender. I mean, he's excellent using his length and his quickness to throw shooters off.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Mavericks.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
Now, he was a problem on the glass today, relentlessly crashing the boards and came away with a bushel basket full of rebounds.
To the middle. Here's Roby. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
41 seconds left in the fourth. Doncic on the wing. On the take. Good. He hits again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Softly drops in the floater. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 37.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And here's Doncic. From deep. They get it back. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. Dwight, a big difference in the second half. That's where you guys put this game away. What changed for you?
We tried to step up defensively. I think the biggest thing for us is once we start getting stops, we're able to get a flow offensively and get things flowing. So the biggest thing for us is to get stops.
Thanks so much, Dwight.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, and we'll see you next time.